Welcome to the 2021 Canadian International Fashion Film Festival Awards Show. My name is Casey Sayago, and as a former Miss Universe Venezuela and an international model, I'm so excited to be here co-hosting this event and to be part of this innovative form of storytelling and artful expression in fashion film worldwide.
And I'm Shane Stevens. Coming from marketing and communications background, I can attest that fashion film has taken my industry by storm. Casey and I are thrilled with what we have to share with you today, not only from our nominees, but from industry experts and even a few special guests.
This season, CANIFFF received hundreds of submissions from all around the world, from South Korea to Brazil, Iran, the Republic of Russia, and to here, Canada. Every single one bringing unique cultures, perspectives, and creativity to life on screen.
The sheer abundance of beautiful and powerful artistry across our 21 award categories made our jury's job especially challenging this year. So, with so much to share, we'll get right to it. To kick off the show, please allow me to introduce CANIFFF CEO, Roger Gindrich.
Thank you, Casey and Shane. Today, in the spirit of fashion and film, we are hosting our 2021 CANIFFF Award Show in the stunning Stéphane Caris Atelier, one of the top women's wear designers in the world, based here in Toronto, Canada. On this CANIFFF Award Day, we are looking forward to sharing with you all the incredible fashion film nominees selected for 21 award categories, ranging from Best Dance, Best Social Message, to Best Commonwealth Film, Best Canadian Fashion Film, and the most coveted award, the CANIFFF Best Fashion Film of the Year. At CANIFFF, we take pride in reviewing all submissions, starting with our official selection committee, who previews each and every fashion film over the summer months, choosing the very best to make up the top nominees in each award category, which are then shared with our international jury, absolute powerhouses in their respective film and fashion industries. The jury members then choose the winners we are celebrating today. To each and every one of them, I want to personally thank you. I also want to take a moment to recognize not only our jury and selection committee, but also our amazing team who pushed through and adapted to the ever-changing COVID restrictions. Let me start with our 13 interns who went above and beyond all season long. Thank you to my wife Martine, who also happens to be our submissions director. She carried the largest role this season, working with hundreds of directors and creatives from around the world. Thank you to our management team, our advisory board, and without question, Lizzie Short and the Big Bang Beige team who produced the show you'll be enjoying shortly. And of course, our sponsors, thank you. Without your support to not only Canadian filmmakers, designers, and creatives, this show would not be possible. At CANIFFF, we recognize that fashion and film is all about storytelling, and most importantly, engagement with our filmmakers and our audience. We are blessed to work with such incredible talent each and every day. So from wherever you are, thank you all for joining CANIFFF in celebrating our talented nominees and winners. Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much, Roger. Now, let's get started with our first awards.
The nominees for Best Commonwealth Fashion Film are Dina Lynch by Christian Louboutin, Le Beau Monde, Lost Time, Metamorphosis, Gucci by Ken Scott Epilogue Collection, Refraction, nominees for Best Canadian Fashion Film are Androgyne.
Je veux parler d'être soi, justement sans définir son genre.
How to Fall in Love.
Vista ormai nessuno balla, le luci basse sopra il mare.
Love or Dream.
When I should wait, you and I.
The Blazer.
I grew
3
up
seconds.
in an Iranian household, and looks and how you present yourself to the world is very important.
Mi chiedo vale la pena di restare qui abbracciati mentre il giorno non c'è.
Poetry, rosé, the sweet taste on my tongue, blended.
Dentro agli occhi mentre già mi batte il cuore e ti dico che per me stare insieme qui con te al sapore dell'amore, mio caro l'amore, se tu mi baci, caro l'amore, sei tu che mi baci, baci di amore mi baci. Ti ho cercato stamattina mentre il sole si svegliava, ti ho trovato accanto a me con la tazza del caffè pronto caldo che fumava. Mi hai guardato negli occhi e toccandomi il cuore mi dici che c'è, sono qui accanto a te. Buongiorno mio amore, mio caro l'amore è nei tuoi baci. Caro l'amore,
You reach for me in the most vulnerable places.
baci di amore mi baci.
Si è fatto tardi anche stasera, in pista ormai nessuno balla, le luci basse sopra il mare mi ricordano un sapore che non troverò più. Guardo il cielo e sospirando, cercando la mia buona stella, trovo la luna e il suo candore a cui non so spiegare perché non ci sei più. Il tuo amore era tutto, era un sogno, un incanto, e non so perché mi manchi di più, di più, di più, di più, di più.
Finisce tutto troppo in fretta, in questa vita così lenta. Non sei più qui a tenermi stretta, chi sta il tuo cuore di chi è? Il tuo profumo sulle labbra è diventato amaro in bocca, tanto la gola c'è più stretta e voglio solo piangere, perché quel giorno hai detto amore mentre correvi verso il mare e mi batteva forte il cuore. Era un sogno e niente più, solo un sospiro è ciò che resta di questa storia maledetta che nel cuore è come un'onda che arriva e poi non torna più. Oh, sento il tuo cuore che batte, un respiro ci scioglie come il vento che accarezza le foglie in un giorno caldo d'estate.
Help me learn how to fall in love.
The nominees for Best Eco Message are Blue Jean Blues, Story, Give a Damn, Jordan, Keep Moving, Valerius 360.
Dispose of them too easily.
We Got Your Back.
There are more or less 30 million Filipino students who get brand new school bags.
The nominees for Best Social Message are A Note to Myself,
based on the fabrics on my body.
Androgyne,
Mais j'ai pas envie de parler du genre. Je veux parler d'être soi, justement sans définir son genre.
Guilty.
Too creative.
How to build your human.
Changes. While that occurs, we like to have a little chat with them, using years of
Kilburn.
Spreads like dominoes, make it stop, make it go away.
Blow it out, make it end, fucking leave, gotta run away.
Our fears we can overcome. We must face it, we must take it, must not break away.
I burn myself and it hurts.
Don't waste my life, it's sad. Go on and push it past. Don't give up on myself.
I burn myself and it hurts.
Don't waste my life, it's sad.
The nominees for Best Student Fashion Film are Androgyne,
Je veux parler d'être soi, justement sans définir son genre.
Guilty,
Too creative.
The Needle and the Butterfly, Nostos Erda,
Following them through the desert, mesmerized as they pound their feet hard into the earth, running.
Quick Fix,
J'avais l'habitude de me cacher derrière cette fille quelconque pour que personne ne puisse me juger. Mon père déteste mon style. Il dit que je suis trop masculine. En tant que femme, je devrais être plus féminine. Mais je pense qu'on a différents points de vue sur ce qu'est la féminité. Et je lui en veux pas. Mais je pense simplement que sa culture influence beaucoup cette vision. Je suis tellement loin du style attendu en Guadeloupe. Mais c'est pas pour autant que je me sens moins guadeloupéenne. Pour certaines personnes, androgyne signifie être indécis sur son genre. Mais j'ai pas envie de parler du genre. Je veux parler d'être soi, justement sans définir son genre. C'est en voyageant que j'ai rencontré des personnes qui m'ont aidé à me trouver. J'avais ma tête en Europe, mon cœur au Canada et mon sang guadeloupéen. Il y a beaucoup de personnes trendy en Belgique, mais on peut sentir que c'est plus une compétition. Ici, j'étais à la montagne quand 2 femmes cow-boys un peu âgées m'ont dit qu'elles kiffaient trop mes cheveux. Ici, c'est différent. Je suis libre de me demander quelles sont les limites de ma créativité. En tant que femme, je veux être un exemple. Prouver que tu peux être cette femme stylée qui s'habille très masculine. Et j'ai envie de montrer des chouettes manières d'être à l'aise dans sa peau et ses vêtements. Parce que c'est un putain de bordel de s'aimer et d'avoir confiance en soi.
What an amazing way to start the show, and congratulations to those winners. I'm here with Deanna Shortino, president of CANIFFF. Let's start there. What exactly is CANIFFF?
So CANIFFF is the Canadian Alliance for Film, Television, Costume, Arts and Design. And we are a group of costumers who love what we do and want to promote one another and help one another. We dabble in education as well to teach each other our skills and pass the torch.
So Canadians are really, in this realm, desire on a global level for global projects.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
I think that's because of the diversity that we have in Canada, not only culturally, but diversity in our skill sets. We have milliners, we have shoemakers, we have special effects costumers. There's a lot more up and coming in the Toronto area. There's quite a few in Vancouver that are fantastic, that I've had the pleasure of talking to. So we have a lot of variety here.
Now, you are not only just the president, you're also involved.
Mm-hmm.
You were just saying, I was asking before, some of the top Canadians. So like, who would you recommend, or could you bring up right now as an example of a member that's doing some amazing things right now in this space?
Louis Sequeira is Academy nominated for The Shape of Water as a costume designer there. He also is working, or just finished working on Nightmare Alley, which I'm really looking forward to see, just seeing the photos that have come out from publicity. The costumes look phenomenal. Gersha Phillips, Antoinette Messam, Aisha Lee, who did The Banker. We have Elisa Swanson out in Vancouver. There's a ton.
I'm interested to know your sort of thoughts on fashion film. It's a category that's really exploded recently.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of brands and a lot of different people are using it as to tell stories.
Yeah.
What's your thought on that format for the costuming?
I love it because it's fun. As a costumer myself, it is so much fun to go in there and play with high-end brands and bring these beautiful and gorgeous pieces to the screen. And for example, looking around here, it's like, oh, I'm working on something. It's like, oh, that shirt would be really, really great on this character. And oh, maybe I'll come back here and shop. And even down to like the cufflinks and things like that, that'll speak and help give characters a different voice.
Thank you, Shane. Our next guest is one of our nominees tonight, an incredible musician and a dear friend of mine. Here to share her song, Get It Out, please welcome Danny Doucette.
And keep you, I won't try to. We've been doing this wrong, the love is gone. Don't blame you, I won't try to. We've been falling apart for so long. Tell me before I leave, is there anything you never said to me? Tell me what's on your mind, I'll give you one last time. Ooh, to get it out. To get it out, I'll give you one last time. Ooh, to get it out. I don't love you like I used to. I've been trying so hard, gave you all my heart. Can't change you, oh, I tried to. You'll be better, I know, with someone else. Let's just do this face to face. Just tell me what you're feeling. There won't be another time or place. I just wanna make it easy. Let's just try to find the words to say before we walk away. Tell me before I leave, is there anything you never said to me? Tell me what's on your mind, I'll give you one last time. Ooh, to get it out. Ooh, just get it out. I'll give you one last time. Ooh, just get it out. I'll give you one last time.
The nominees for Best Dance Film are Bloom on Tiptoe, Cielo. Noah. Player. Terry, a fashion film by Shosa. nominees for Best Original Music are Emotional Purgatory, Umeho the Nine-Tailed Fox Yearn for Love, Indomita,
It is in the soul where dreams grow big.
Kilburn, Tuscanini, A Story of Traditions,
Papa?
nominees for Best Narration are
Mais j'ai pas envie de parler du
Androgyne,
genre. Je veux parler d'être soi, justement sans définir son genre.
Driven, Walk Murray,
People have voices. I hope to teach my children.
3
I
Seconds,
grew up in an Iranian household, and looks and how you present yourself to the world is very important.
Unposted,
Here we are living in the same city, but nowadays, does it really matter?
Vogue, The It
Hamish
Bag,
Bowles, International Editor-at-Large of American Vogue, and I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about the It Bag.
You know, I wonder sometimes, how are you? I think, what's he up to? Has he changed? Or is he still the same? Is that weird? Yeah, I bet. It's been, I don't know, years. So, how are you? We didn't get a chance to talk last time we saw each other. I just arrived and you were on your way out. So tell me. Me? I'm, normal, whatever that means. Work, sleep, repeat. The life, right? I didn't think I'd ever miss the quiet, but I guess never say never. How does the world look to you now? Here we are living in the same city, but nowadays, does it really matter? Does anyone care? Sorry, I'm not making any sense, am I? Never mind. Forget it. A long time ago, I asked, what would you bring with you if you were stranded on a deserted island? Everyone was drunk, crazy drunk, and stupid answers like Playboys and tons of sunscreen. But you didn't bring anything. Instead, you brought someone. You said that even the most beautiful place in the world, blue skies, crystal clear waters, wouldn't be if you had to see it alone. I remember everyone laughed at you. I remember I laughed too. Well, if someone asked me that same question again, I just wanted you to know, I know what I'd say. I can't write this letter. Yeah. Sorry. But I'll talk to you soon. Another time. Okay? With love. Me.
The nominees for Best Performance are Bloom on Tiptoe, How to Fall in Love,
In pista ormai nessuno balla, le luci basse sopra il mare.
Kilburn, Alexander Wang, Sisters. The Blazer. The nominees for Best Brand are
Young people
Driven,
no.
Walk Moray,
You have voices. I hope to teach my children.
Metamorphosis, Gucci by Ken Scott Epilogue Collection, Alexander Wang, Sisters, SLS Dubai, Terry, a fashion film by Shosa,
As Roger already mentioned, we're here at the wonderful Stefan Karras Atelier. I'm here with Kyriako Karras, who's the head designer on women's wear and menswear. This brand is really storied, really well-known Canadian fashion success story. Give me a little bit of background, where you came from and how you got to where you are now.
My father's journey started off in Europe and Australia, where he was designing for Hermes and Guy Laroche in Paris. And that's when he decided to make his move over here. He'd been traveling the world and was very interested in North America and New York. So he came over and started the label here. And we've been here ever since. So that's, with the development of the brand over time, we've gone and represented Canada at various shows internationally. Anywhere from Germany, Japan, Hong Kong, always in line with Canadian culture, representing the brand. We've been approached many times even by government bodies to represent Canadian fashion on an international level. So we've had quite an adventure and really engagement with the world, representing Canada, and a lot of times that was done through film, and that's been taken into a whole new level now with the digital world and everything going virtual. You're obviously able to work cross-culturally on many different platforms a lot easier, a lot quicker, and we have been ever since. It's I've always said this, it's just when artistic platforms come together, they just elevate each other because each one is taking a different medium, the same meaning, and just kind of elevating it. So for Canadian art, Canadian fashion in our case, or art in general, that's amazing. The platforms do need to share and collaborate in order to really give us a voice.
Right. Any standout memories from any specific fashion films that you guys have been involved in?
Well, there's been so many. One, we'll just do very recently, we were able to be part of a Private Eyes.
Oh, amazing.
Right, so the show, and they came in and they actually integrated fashion and the fashion world. So they collaborated the show and the whole idea and the plot behind Canadian fashion and the idea of that. And it was kind of centered around the Karras house and boutique. So that was really cool. We were able to kind of show people not just the brand and kind of a little taste into the fashion world, but they actually were there present at Fashion Week with the crowds and everybody involved. And we were able to show what that means in Canada. Like a lot of people don't, Canada's a big country. Not everybody can go to Toronto or Montreal and go see a show. So it was an interesting way to get it out there, and it was received very well. We worked with the Canadian Embassy in Paris, and we were able to put on a show kind of representing Canadian culture and showcasing that in Paris during Paris Fashion Week. And we shot many films there on the Point Alexander Bridge. It was kind of interesting to bring Canadian culture and have it received with the backdrop of, say, Paris. We've done it in Greece as well. We've done it in Cyprus. So it was always a nice way to collaborate and kind of showcase Canadian culture.
When you're doing film collaboration, what's that process look like?
Well, film collaborate, it depends really what you're trying to get at. Is it about the clothing? Is it about a human experience? Are you trying to tell a story? You really work with, filmmakers, and you try to tell each other's kind of perspective on things. My job as a designer is really saying, I created this piece, this is how I feel about it. I would love it if I saw it in this light, or it's meant to, it's meant to kind of evoke this kind of emotion or draw with confidence within, create a sense of drama. And, whoever's directing, whoever's filming, they'll take that interpretation. They'll see the flow of the fabric. They'll look at the colors. They'll understand it once it's put on too, because it takes a different life form once a human actually wears it instead of seeing it just hung up. So it doesn't take much for them either. A little bit of inspiration, a whole new medium, these big flowy dresses or whatever. Oh, I'd love this shot. I see where you're going with that. How about we do this? And then it's just like a free for all. Exchange of ideas, and then you really get something like really beautiful.
The nominees for Best Costume Design are Amato Couture, Driven, Walk Murray,
Saying no. People have voices. I hope to teach my children.
Love or Dream,
You and I should wait. You and I.
Alexander Wang, Sisters. Why Me, Why Me? The nominees for Best Hair are Don't Panic, Film Me, Savage Facades, Alexander Wang, Sisters. The Eyes. nominees for Best Makeup are Crystal Clean, Don't Panic, Everything is Temporary,
So we have to find our greatest joy, our greatest ease.
Savage Facades, The Needle and the Butterfly,
Where's any of us going? Where have any of us ever gone? We've come back here in some other form.
Yeah, going back to noticing things, feeling the calm energy that we've created, the stillness, the peace, that solid, grounded feeling. We're aware that things are shifting, but the things that we always knew are right here. Everything is changing, but change has always happened. Change is the only constant. Everything is truly temporary. So we have to find our greatest joy, our greatest ease, our greatest bliss. We have to find our peace of mind, our stillness. To be calm is a superpower.
The nominees for Best CGI are Scission World, Comanta, Kilburn, Lost Time, Pressure, The Countless Faces of Chaos,
It had always been there.
Still
The nominees for Best Set Design are Cielo, Dina Lynch by Christian Louboutin, Kilburn, Le Beau Monde, Savage Facades,
Well, I'm honored to be here with Skylar Campbell and Jackie Oakley, both of the National Ballet of Canada. The two of you have a film in this year's festival. What was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, so our film, Traveler, Passages Through Dance, choreographed by Ariel Rose of the Miami City Ballet, was basically born out of the pandemic, like a lot of artists. We're creating, things born out of what we were experiencing in that moment of isolation. So we felt like our dance collective missed the opportunity to perform on stage, so we naturally gravitated toward film. It was our first time dabbling in this, and it's such an honor to be recognized in this way. Totally unexpected. Anyway, our film sort of features an artist and dancers, a musician, Josiah Johnson, and it's sort of both of us navigating the internal and external paths through this sort of digression of what we experience as dancers, having our art stripped away from us.
And kind of going from like, I am a dancer, this is my identity, breaking that down. How does that disintegrate when you're not able to throw yourself into your art 24/7?
Right.
And then that kind of internal journey, and then coming back out of that and finding connection with others that have felt the same way. We can still create art, and we can still come together in a time where we all feel like we kind of were broken down into pieces and had to put that back.
What was that process like? Because as dancers, you're generally performing what you're told to perform, right? But here you had a creative element.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is your project. Well, how was that process for you?
Dance and fashion have been synonymous since the 1900s in Diaghilev and the Ballet Russe. So, it's he really was the one to bring together, musicians, designers, and art and performing artists together into this one space, and to make, wonderful, exquisite productions. And we've seen that. Throughout the past 100 years, get pushed in directions that are sort of becoming more a hybrid, more androgynous, where the male and the female will wear the same costumes on stage.
It doesn't always have to be tutus for the women. And
whereas that was synonymous with ballet.
That's where it started. And a lot of Dior's had a big influence. Right. Chanel, Chanel, the ballet flats. You can see how some ballet styles have made it into streetwear, but are still maybe hyper feminine in certain ways that are that ballet aesthetic you think of when you think of.
Yes, I think we're doing a lot of questioning now, which is cool. But it's also neat to look at what the New York City Ballet does, and
they're a great example. Sarah Jessica Parker is very involved in the New York City Ballet, and she kind of spearheaded their fall fashion gala. So every year they have choreographers collaborating with couture designers, creating it's brand new choreography, it's brand new costuming, and so that's just such an engine for creativity and new things coming out of that gala every year.
Yeah. CANIFFF is, I think, one of the only film festivals that actually recognizes dance as a category. Do you think this is sort of a catalyst now for other dancers to utilize this kind of form of storytelling?
100%.
I hope it is, yeah. And I think especially since we were not able to put on so many live performances in the past 2 years, a lot of dancers have turned to making film. And that's been a way for dance audiences to access film. And I think the blending of fashion and film and dance is just, it's natural.
And like I said before, at the beginning of this, like it's such an honor to be recognized in this capacity. Again, because, you know, it was unexpected.
And we just think of ourselves as dancers.
Yeah, we don't know. And it's nice, but I think it shows that it was recognized because it's a sort of a testament to you and our ability to sort of break out of dancers and sort of dabble in sort of new genres of art.
Thank you, Shane. This next artist is another nominee and is bringing to us an emotional and personal story through her song. Here performing Hero, please welcome Carolina Lopez.
Cuando duele el corazón. Nunca se está preparado para dejar a un ser amado. El que diga lo contrario nunca estuvo en tus brazos. Cálido y honesto como nadie, siempre sin perder ningún detalle. Su guitarra siempre lleva cuestas. Uno nunca sabe por si una fiesta nunca jamás le importó. Nunca acusó al dolor, le hizo guerra a la vida para no perder la partida. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que llevan desde el cielo corazones. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que llevan desde el cielo corazones. Eras raro y particular. Siempre me encantó tu forma de pensar, tan solitario y tan conectado, con todo eso que te hacía más humano. Y muchos de ellos se preguntaban, con 9 cáncer y a la muerte le pateabas. Y muchos de ellos se preguntaban, cómo lo hacía que ni el pelo le tumbaba. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que llevan desde el cielo corazones. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que llevan desde el cielo corazones. Caro López con Eva Music. Para todos los héroes que en nuestros corazones ganaron la batalla. Esta es tu canción, la del héroe que cuanto quiso vivió. Un día con la muerte habló, sí, y 12 años de pelea perdonó. Se sintió preparado pa' vivir en paz del otro lado. Un café tomó y la música que quiso escuchó. Sus ojos se apagaron, cicatrices quedaron. Hoy mi viejo te canto pa' decirte, te extraño.
The nominees for Best Concept are
Young people
Driven,
no.
Walk Murray.
Have voices. I hope to teach my children.
How to Build Your
All the
Human.
necessary changes. While that occurs, we like to have a little chat with them, using years of
Musical Chairs, a Battle Royale.
Somewhere.
Pressure, the countless faces of chaos.
It had always been there. Still there.
The Blazer. The nominees for Best Editing are
Young people
Driven,
saying no.
Walk Murray,
People have voices. I hope to teach my children.
Story, Give a Damn, Kilburn, Savage Facades, Yoshi Funabashi,
モデリスタとしてたくさん働き始めます。
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Winterland, you're my sailing ship. Guide me in when you head for your trip. Right out of this wicked black and into bright sand. Straight toward the warm sun and into his hand. Let me know when I get closer. Open up the sky for me. When you say I'll dig much deeper, I will shout.
The nominees for Best Music Video are At Dawn, Get It Out, Hero,
Tu casa está preparado para dejar a un ser amado. El que diga lo contrario.
Venus,
Tan lento, pero rápido respiro suelto. Todo el peso vuelca sobre y tiento.
Without You,
What all this could amount to, I thought I found you. I feel sick with
cuando duele el corazón. Nunca se está preparado para dejar a un ser amado. El que diga lo contrario nunca estuvo en tus brazos. Cálido y honesto como nadie, siempre sin perder ningún detalle. Su guitarra siempre lleva cuestas. Uno nunca sabe por si una fiesta. Nunca jamás le importó, nunca acusó al dolor. Le hizo guerra a la vida pa' no perder la partida. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que lluevan desde el cielo corazones. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que lluevan desde el cielo corazones. Eras raro y particular, siempre me encantó tu forma de pensar. Tan solitario y tan conectado con todo eso que te hacía más humano. Y muchos de ellos se preguntaban, con 9 cáncer y a la muerte le pateabas. Y muchos de ellos se preguntaban cómo lo hacía que ni el pelo le tumbaba. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que lluevan desde el cielo corazones. Por eso vive, por eso goza. Ama tanto que hasta los gatos te corran. Di te amo por montones y que lluevan desde el cielo corazones. Karol López con Eva Music. Para todos los héroes que en nuestros corazones ganaron la batalla. Esta es tu canción, la del héroe que cuanto quiso vivió. Un día con la muerte habló, sí, y 12 años de pelea perdonó. Se sintió preparado pa' vivir en paz del otro lado. Un café tomó y la música que quiso escuchó. Sus ojos se apagaron, cicatrices quedaron. Hoy mi viejo te canto pa' decirte te extraño.
The nominees for Best Cinematography are Bloom on Tiptoe, Venice, Momoni SS21, Jana, A Five-Petal Story, Lost Time, Alexander Wang, Sisters,
Namaskar. Greetings from India and welcome to CANIFFF 2021.
It's been an honor to be part of the jury this year.
The films in this festival have been thoughtful, they've been witty, they've been smart.
Great experience judging the Canadian International Fashion Film Festival. Some really inspiring entrants across the board.
It was incredibly inspiring for me.
All the creativity that comes out from the movies I saw will stay forever in my mind.
Fashion film is really important and it's a great way of promoting your brand.
I found the process of judging fashion very interesting. Interesting because it was not through some runway show. It was done through a film.
It's not just an event, it's a celebration of fashion and cinema coming together as an art.
Innovation, powerful message, great performances.
Interesting and distinct.
I particularly was blown away by the costuming of many of the films.
It reminds me that clothes, perhaps like people, look even more interesting when they're in motion.
Thank you again and God bless everybody.
Congratulations to our nominees and winners.
And see you next year. Thank you.
I want to share one last thank you to our jury. Seeing everything from our nominees today, we know the job was not easy. That being said, it's time to get our two final and most anticipated CANIFFF awards.
The nominees for Best Director are Cielo, Metamorphosis, Gucci by Ken Scott Epilogue Collection, Kilburn, Le Beau Monde, Savage Facades,
fish.
And the nominees for Best Fashion Film are Bloom on Tiptoe, Driven, Walk Moray,
People have voices. I hope to teach my children.
Kilburn, Lost Time, Alexander Wang, Sisters,
like dominoes. Make it stop, make it go away.
Blow it out, make it end, fucking leave, gotta run away.
Be myself, don't look down, face our fears, we can overcome. We must face it, we must and push it past. Don't give up on myself.
What an amazing show, and a big congratulations to all our nominees and winners today. It's so incredible to see all your stories, voices, and perspectives come to life from all over the world. A big thank you to all of our special guests tonight, and to CANIFFF for having us and allowing us to share this experience with all of you. We really hope you enjoyed the show.
Huge thank you to all of our wonderful CANIFFF sponsors. And of course, thank you all for joining us today. No matter where you are all part of an incredible global audience and an exciting growing art form. So to all of you fashion film creators, follow us online and don't miss out on our 2022 awards. We'll see you next year for another amazing season.